What is up, guys? ChewySlayer is back here today, guys. And today, guys, we're going to be talking about 5 tips to maximize your Reinhardt play. Before we get started, though, guys, I'd like to apologize. Last week, my internet was having a lot of issues. I contacted Comcast. Hopefully, we got all of it resolved. So my live stream this upcoming weekend should be right on schedule again. I'd like to apologize once again. My internet was just crapping out. Hopefully, it's all fixed now and we won't have any issues. So I am still planning to live stream on the upcoming Friday, so please do join me. But let's go ahead and get started on today's video. Number 1, keeping your shield up and calling out your shield's health. Now this seems like a very basic fundamental for Reinhardt, but a lot of times Reinhardts don't like doing this. This is the main purpose of Reinhardt, is to put up that shield so your team has a safe spot to DPS at and not take damage back. Not only that, calling out your shield's health is going to let your team know whether or not they might need to take cover, or let Zarya know that she might need to bubble you soon so you can get the safety as well. Number 2, picking your Reinhardt charge targets. One of the most powerful abilities of Reinhardt is to charge a target and stun them into a wall. This can be quite devastating, but the problem is a lot of the time Reinhardts pick very bad targets. What I mean by this is they tend to pick tank targets. Now it's understandable that they're very easy to hit, but a lot of times you're not going to secure a kill just because of the sheer amount of health pool that a tank has. Now if you don't have any follow-up damage, you're most likely going to die. And if you die, then it's going to have a trickle down effect for your team. So when it comes to picking a charge target, a lot of times you're going to want to pick the squishy heroes. Those one heroes that you can guarantee to kill on, such as a Mei or a Zen or Lucio. Anyone that is going to benefit the enemy team that is very weak and you can guarantee to frag on. Number 3, knowing when to give ground or to take it. One of the main things in Overwatch when you're playing Reinhardt versus Reinhardt is knowing when to take the ground and when not to. Usually when you're losing the Reinhardt shield battle, you're going to want to back off and let it recharge. When you're winning the Reinhardt shield battle, you're going to want to take that ground and advance on that Reinhardt so you don't give him time to recharge that shield. Knowing whether or not to advance or not to is going to be a key thing in maximizing your Reinhardt play. Number 4, knowing when to DPS and when not to. When it comes to Reinhardt, he has arguably one of the highest damages in game, being able to do 75 damage per swing with 100 damage with his flame strike. Knowing when to attack and when not to is going to be a key thing. A lot of the time you're going to want to keep that shield up and protect your team. But if the other team is like put in a Graviton Surge, or let's say hit by your Thunderstrike, you're going to want a DPS. Number 5, maximizing your ultimate. This is probably the key thing when it comes to playing Reinhardt. Reinhardt has arguably one of the most strongest ults in the game because of the fact it stuns and basically puts the enemies flat on their faces, which can allow your team to really easily clean them up. Now when it comes to maximizing this, a lot of the time I see Reinhardts, what they do is they hammer down and immediately go into charge. This is a huge mistake. Doing this is going to leave you open to being killed because of the duration of the stun. If you immediately go in and charge, a lot of the time you might get one pick, but a lot of the time the enemy team is going to get up and be able to DPS you from behind because you charged in. When it comes to Reinhardt's ulti, you want to maximize it by doing a flame strike first, or maybe getting a couple hits in before you charge. When you charge, remember you need to pick your charge targets wisely, that way you can get a nice frag for your team and end up winning that team fight. Now guys, I hope this video was beneficial to you. Please let me know what you thought about in the comments below. And remember guys, to keep on chewing and I'll keep on slaying. See all of you guys on the next video. Bye bye.